Welcome back to the channel. You're here with Southeast Wargaming. My name is Phil. This is Kev. You should know Kev. Kev's been on a few times.
And this time we're bringing the vampires back and we're going to have some fun.
Absolutely.
Quick, small game, 1,000 points, both sides. I've brought my vampires, nice tiny army. You've brought...
The Kruleboyz have come out and I'm finally showing my Vulture off because I've had it painted for so long and I've never used it on the channel. So you'll get to see it, which is cool. But yeah.
And some of us were painting today just to get the models ready for today because, you know, we didn't have all the models we wanted, but it's a 1,000 on the point army.
Yeah, it feels good. Mine is 50 points less. I feel kind of ashamed.
And it should be.
Yes, indeed, I do. I am shamed. But to be fair, they look really good for literally painting them up this afternoon. You'll see them on the battle. You'll see some close-up shortly. But yeah.
Dead first thing. What's in your army?
Well, we'll go through the list. So I'll go through mine first. So I'm running Kruleboyz. They are in big yellows, which means I do get extra range, and I get to re-roll one hit roll in the first round per unit, I believe that is, or per phase even. So you can do it when unleashing hell, just as an FYI. So my boss is my general is a killer boss on Corpse Ripper Vulture. Look at him; he looks so good. He's going to be running the Slippery Scumbag command trait, which means he can retreat and charge, and he's also got the Spiker Seed, so if he gets charged, he's going to throw some caltrops at you, basically. Some horrible, swampy caltrops, which will be lovely. Moving on to my battle line choices, I have 2 units of identical Gut Rippers, full command, even though they haven't got them modelled, because they didn't come with them when I got them, which is fun. They came with a champion.
Okay.
Yeah. So with stickers, I've got...
What's that about?
I don't know. Okay. Ask GW. Then we've got a unit of 6 Bolt Boys. They're going to be really the heavy lifters in my army, as you know.
Did you have to point them at the new models?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to make a point. Dying.
In them. Okay.
And then I've got a unit of Hobgrots, just to be Hobgrots and be annoying. And I've got a Swamp Cooler Shaman, who is going to take Sneaky Miasma as his spell. So he can make my general, my hero, or the monster, move in the hero phase, which is quite cool. Oh, I must admit, my general also has the fastened mount trait as well. And that is, keep forgetting, Suffocated Gravetide. I also have an endless spell, which will be fun. Might come out, might not. I'll probably forget about it.
You're going to kill the undead with the Suffocating Gravetide.
Bit ironic, isn't it?
That's very ironic.
Yeah. And that is 950 of Kruleboyz, Big Yellows. What have you bought for me, Kev?
I've brought the Legion of Blood. Lucretia's back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. She bought a White King bodyguard.
I like
20 skeletons to back them up as bodyguard. My Necromancer's back over here. Old school Mordheim model. 20 zombies. 3 Felbats hiding over here. And brand new today, 3 Vargheists.
I feel like the Felbats have the work cut out, because on this side you've got 3 Vargheists, and they're just 3 Felbats.
Now, I am going to say, this is the first time since it came out, I've used the undead, the new Soul Vampire counts. Old world. We'll get there.
Yes.
Since I've used a new Soulblight unit, so stay with me. I will be using Legion of Blood. So, I've taken, basically, tailored downfall on your general.
Nice.
If he gets anywhere near my general, he gets strikes last. And Amulet of Screams, 18-inch range. On a 3+ of successfully casting a spell, you will take D3 mortal wounds.
Love it. Really cool. And then the scenario we're playing today, I'm just going to browse over at the book, is called Rising Power. Thank you, sir. Rising Power. So there are 3 objectives in the centre line, and there's also 1 in our territories. Starting from the second battle round, we roll a dice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that objective is worth 2 for the purpose of hold 1, hold 2, hold more. And then after that, it's core book battle tactics, because we are just sticking to the core book. Again, we're both really rusty at this game, and we're just... the new General's Handbook, great for competitive, just a bit much. We just want to throw some dice.
In case, for those following at home, we are not the most serious of generals.
It's true. You've seen us play.
We're going to have some fun.
It's going to be good. So that's the lists. We'll get into the game.
So I'm going to use my command point to get a guaranteed 6 on them.
Taking that objective. So what did you do for your hero phase?
So my hero phase, I whiffed like you wouldn't believe. I went for Spirit Gale.
Yep.
Didn't work. Rolled a 4.
Yep.
I chose to go for an extra command point, which I'm now currently using.
And I also failed to get a command point with my heroic action.
And the tactic I'm going to go for is seize the middle.
Hell yeah, seize the centre.
So I'm going to advance all those down your throat. He has added +1 attack to these guys, which I think I do in the
combat phase.
Combat phase anyway, so flappy, 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 flappy.
Massive move of 12 moving up the field on the flank.
Let's try for 12 instead, shall we? I was thinking of the bats.
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, I'm going to move these over to here because I don't think you're going to be in range to charge there. So they're going to go to there.
Flappy, flappy.
Claimy, claimy.
Claimy, claimy. Running the zombies, they did roll a 6, but I don't think Kev's using all that movement.
No, I am not.
Fair enough.
Because I want to keep on the marker.
A smart choice, I believe.
And I also want to keep on that marker as well.
And at the end of the turn, well, sorry, that is the end of the turn for the Soulblight Gravelords. Claiming hold 1, hold 2, hold more. Yes, definitely hold more. And completing Caesar Centre, putting Kev on 5 victory points at the end of his turn 1. Back with Kruleboyz coming up next. End of my hero phase, and I have picked Conquer on the battle tactic. I failed to get a command point with heroic action. Kev has pointed at my general and said, what's your heroic action called?
So the heroic action is a Legion of Blood 1. Just in case you get tempted to go for the charge, I've used premeditated bloodshed. I've switched off your ward saves.
Very cool. And then also,
if you come within 3 inches of
if I come with of your general, of
that
hero.
Until the end of this turn, ward rolls cannot be made for wounds and mortal wounds caused by attacks by my hero.
Okay,
so
fair enough.
Stay away.
Yep.
I'll have you.
I've cast the Gravetide, and this is at the end of the hero phase, so I had to actually place it here, but moving 12, it has moved over and is going to crush some skeletons. Other things of note, poison has been given to the Bolt Boys, because of course it has, to unleash their flurry on some Vargeists. And that is it, so we'll be back with movement. Well, before we go to movement, we are going to resolve the Gravetide, collect the Skellies. I'm going to grab 20 dice. 20 dice, 5 up mortal wounds from the Gravetide. I'll reroll that one. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mortal wounds coming in at the Skelly Bobs.
6 plus ward save. Ooh. None.
6 dead Skellies. Gut Rippers moving forward to create a screen against the Vargeists, who probably won't be there shortly, but, you know, we'll do.
It's the rule.
Yeah. Moving the Bolt Boys 5, because then they are in range of 15 to get their multi-shots onto the Vargeists and just clear up this side of the battlefield.
You could whiff the dice.
I could.
He's not going to.
Shaman moving up with his buddies to keep a poison aura and keep up with his friends. He can move all this way, actually. Gut Rippers in the centre, moving on up to take the charge. Not sure whether I'm going to charge yet. I might just try and stay castled up for now. Hobgrots moving up. They are spending a CP to run, auto run 6. That is where the back guy moves, and the rest are going to move up their 11 in front. And I'll be 3 inches away when we're done. Big Bird flying up 14 and basically landing right here to help with the objective, but we'll move the terrain. The Hobgrots opened up the shooting phase because they can run and shoot with their musician, doing 5 wounds onto the fell bats.
1 dead, 1 takes 2 wounds.
Blah! Hobgrots go! So the Bolt Boys are going to open up on the Vargeists. I've spent a CP on all-out attack, and all of them are in range. So it's going to be 13 shots hitting on 3s. 5s and 6s are mortals, and I can reroll 1 hit roll. So here's the hits. Okay. So we've got a lot of mortals.
We have.
It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 mortal wounds and 2 hits. Oh, I can reroll 1,
4, 6,
which
8,
turns into another
10,
2 mortal
12,
wounds.
14. So, do you say another 1 or 2 more?
16 mortals.
16 mortal
16
wounds,
mortal
Phil.
wounds.
You're off the Christmas list.
That's fair.
So, straight through the arm save into the ward saves.
Yep.
Hey, look, I actually passed on.
Not bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 wounds down on the Vargeist.
Which is a shame because they only have 12.
Oh, okay, I won't roll to wound with my 2 hits then. Dead bats. Charge phase. The Gut Rippers will head forth into the Skelly Bobs, but hopefully I can keep that vampire out. Rolling a 9-inch charge. I think they might have it. We'll move them in. Making the charge and able to keep the Vampiress and the White King out of melee. The Vulture will charge in, the Killer Boss, probably going for the Vampire Bats, getting I'll reroll that. A 5-inch charge.
Should do it.
Should get him in, we'll have a check. The Vulture. Landing in melee.
At the start of each combat phase, mine and Phil's, roll dice on a 4+, any slain models come back. Phil has so far offed 6 of my lads, so let's have some vengeance, or at least come back.
Oh, nice.
3? Yeah, 3.
Average. 3
I'll
come
take
back.
it. 3 extra.
Going into the combat phase proper, the Gut Rippers will swing at the skeletons. I've got 21 attacks. I am using all-out attack.
And I am using all-out defense.
That does leave me with no CP for the turn, hitting on 3s. And any 6s are mortal wounds. So we are looking at 3 mortal wounds, sir.
Okay.
So we'll put them to the side. And then wounding on 4s. 3, 6 wounds, no rend.
So 6 saves of 4+. 2.
And then how many wounds? 3 mortals and 2 wounds.
So 2 wounds and 3 mortals. Yes.
5 more drop.
1, 2, 3.
Insanely, the lone fell back that could did 2 damage to my corpse with a vulture and healed the wounds.
Yeah, well, we'll take a minor victory before you see her.
That's a thing.
Yep.
So just to note, I did stomp, which is why there's 1 less bat, and I just did 6 wounds back with the Killer Boss on Vulture. It did happen. And also, if you're wondering where my tricks are, I did use Noisy Racket. I have forgotten it. I do get to pick a second one, but I've missed it now, so just as an FYI.
Right, so I've got 12, what did you say, 12?
Yeah.
We've got 12 skeletons in range combat. One's a bit slow. He's already dead, so, you know, give him a chance. Unit champion as well. However, I made an off-the-cuff joke at the beginning of the phase about the White King being in the unit. It's going to use his command ability. It came back, so any 6s are exploding 6s.
Yep.
The Vampire Lord also, using his ability, gives them +1 attack, leaving me with 25 attacks.
Yeah, it's really good. And just to clarify, it was an offhand comment at the start of last turn that you made.
Yeah.
And it lasts till your next hero phase. So there we go. Exploding 6s, +1 attack. Skeletons, man.
And you're outnumbered, so
Yeah.
I get a point of rend.
Yep. I have scare shields. You're -1 to hit. That's about it.
Oh, mine's 1 hit.
You're at -1 to hit because of scare shields.
They're dead.
They're scary shields, Kev.
5 to hit and 3 to wound then.
Cool.
With 6s exploding.
Yes, mate.
Okay.
14 wounds. Wounding on
3s,
which is weirdly good for a skeleton.
That's very good for a skeleton.
10 wounds. 10 -1.
Yes.
10 wounds -1. 6 up save. Because I only have light armor shield effectively. I've got old world terms in my head now.
Yeah.
Just
We'll get there, we'll
constantly.
get there. Spoilers for future.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so I lose 1, 2, 3, 4 guys drop from the skeleton's onslaught. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going
Okay.
down. Battleshock phase 1 did flee to Battleshock because I lost 4 and I rolled a 3. They're only bravery 6. 1 flees, and I think your Skelly Bobs will have to take a Battleshock actually.
Yep.
Because you did lose 10. No, 8. Have you got any CPs left?
Yeah, I've got loads. I'll just use that. Thanks.
Yep, okay, cool. So they are auto-passing Battleshock. End of the turn for Kruleboyz. I do get hold 1. I hold 2. I'm not sure if I hold the one over here, actually.
6 inches?
Oh, yeah, I do. I remember I do, actually. 6 inches. We'll just double check now.
Yep.
Yep.
You got it. So
hold 1, hold 2. But you also hold 1, 2.
You hold more.
I hold more. And I got my battle tactic, which was conquer this objective, putting me on 5. Going into the roll-off for battle round 2. Rolling for battle round 2. Here we go, Kev. Do the honours, please.
Oh, man.
I got a 2. Wait, do we take the 5 or the
We'll do it again.
do it again. We'll do it again. A 4 and a 4.
No.
You get it. Did I go first?
I went first.
So you get the choice.
I'll be having first turn.
So battle round 2 going to the Soulblight Gravelords. So the hero phase has happened for Kev and the Soulblight Gravelords. A few things have happened. What was your battle tactic? It was repel.
Repel. So I want this. I want you guys gone.
So I'm just going to do a quick. So these gut rippers here will have to go. Moving on. Kev did use the Vampiress to get rid of the Suffocating Gravetide on a 7.
Yeah, he wasn't
It's gone.
keeping that. He wasn't having it.
That's understandable. Then we get to the more interesting things.
Bit of combo going on.
The White King. What's the White King do, Kev?
He's going to cast Lord. Well, it's not even a cast. It's just an ability. So Lord of Shambling Bones, I believe it's called. Mm-hmm. So he's going to give the skeletons at the beginning of my hero phase. Mm-hmm. Okay, he has given them +1 attack.
Oh, it's tasty. And now what are you doing?
Now my Necromancer is going to cast Van Hell's Dance Macabre and let him fight.
I don't even know if I'm in range to try and stop this. Let's have a look. I don't think I am. We'll have to measure it after the casting roll. 30 inches. Sorry, the camera's making it awkward.
Okay,
What's the cast on?
6.
Okay.
7.
Oh, a 7. Now we're going to have to check.
What's the
Turn of events. I am in range to the spell. You got a 7. I do need an 8.
Come on!
Come on. If there's anything to do Swamp Caller Shaman, it's right now. Yes! Oh. Double 6! The Swamp Caller Shaman. Oh, what an absolute legend.
Oh, I'm going to have to kill that guy now. So the Vampire Lord's going to fly over to here. That's going to give me a 7-inch charge.
And from that, I will redeploy my Vulture.
Oh, I forgot that, didn't I? Oh.
Redeploying 5 inches, the Corpse Ripper Vulture has evaded the Vampire Lord.
Yeah, you run. I'll get back to you. Get within charge range.
Moving 4 inches just to get
he's
charge.
just going to... It's a 4-inch charge.
To assist the skeletons in the Gut Ripper fight. And then moving on.
So I need to get these guys basically over this way. So 4 inches. 4 inches.
He has a cunning plan that may or may not work.
Like most of my plans, may or may not work.
Like most plans. Just in general.
Bit of movement's happened. Vampires moved away. I mean, your general's running from me. I'm just going to keep that as a moral victory.
Yeah, it's fine.
White King's moving on. Zombies moving around the corner. Necromancer's heading that way. However, end of my movement phase, do I get some bats back on 3+?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes, they do. I like to think the White King or the Vampire just raise their hands and bats come into the field. Guys, there's something behind me. Well, this may be a bad day for the Shaman. We'll see what they can do. Rolling an 11. God damn it! Phase. The White King. It's a hell of a charge, but doesn't quite make it into the Vulture boss.
Watch the Vampire later just go...
Yeah.
So he's going to come all the way around.
Yeah, go into there.
Okay.
4-inch charge for the Vampiress. Does make it into the Gut Rippers. Well, the zombies made the charge with a double 6. They are going wherever they want. For the record, go for it.
Okay, for the record, the Grave King, the bag of skeletons in heavy armor, ran 11. The zombies, slow-moving zombie horde, moved 12. The elite Vampire Lord, S, moved 4.
Nice.
Right.
Move them in. Bats making a charge. They did soak and unleash hell that did kill one of their number from the 4 bolt boys that shot.
So...
Fellbat swinging first, which is a risky play, but I like it. It was a risky play!
Gonna go over here now.
No hits.
None.
The Gut Rippers did split their attacks into the White King and the Vampire, causing no damage. The zombies, how many attacks did you have, Kev?
I had to get extra dice. So, because the Vampire Lord adds +1 attack,
Yep.
and they already come with 2, 36 into your Vulture, and a further 12 into the Hobgrot.
And that equated to 2 wounds on the Vulture, thanks to Best Day Ever, and 3 wounds on the Hobgrots. The Shaman did 5 wounds total with his bopty stick and kills the bat dead. Again.
So, on her best day ever...
So the Vampire strikes.
Needing 3s and 2s. Mm-hmm. 1 extra attack because Lamian, or Legion of Blood.
Yeah.
3s and 2s. That's 4.
4 and -1.
A -1 indeed.
So 6 up saves, because I'm not all out defending, because it will cost me 2 CP. That's 2 dead. Good roll, because it's 2 damage a pop, right?
It is, so that kills 2.
That does kill. Let's zoom out a little bit so you can see 2 dropping. Vampire does some work, and if she was damaged, she'd heal.
2,
Incredibly, the
3,
Hobgrots
4.
killed 6 and didn't suffer any mortal wounds in return.
5. You know the fun thing is, if you make these really good, you're going to have to field them more.
Yeah, it's true. Don't make me. The White King, using his killing blow, slay all 3 remaining Gut Rippers.
Yep.
Blah! Dead skis. Very well done. 7 zombies drop
2, 3, 4,
from
5,
the vulture's attacks, and I do suffer 2 mortal wounds in return, so I have taken 6. Thankfully, it's my turn next.
Hang on, we're not finished yet.
Oh, we're not finished.
There's more.
There is more.
I killed 3 of your guys.
You did? Oh, yes, of course. Here we go.
So I will have 2.
2 more
Apparently
zombies
2 of them went down hard.
come back from the dead.
So we'll put these over here because I think your fella's about to absolutely leave the building.
2 Hobgrots fled from Battle Shock, and Inspiring Presence has come through for the zombies, so they will not have to roll a Battle Shock. End of the turn for Soulblight Gravelords.
Kev.
No, your name's Soulblight now.
All right.
Shut up, Soulblight.
SB to my friends.
That's why I call you Soulblight, not SB. Anyway, what did you score, Kev?
I don't know. I've got my battle tactic.
Yep.
I've still got the original one over there.
Yep.
This one's contested. I've got this one. You've got these 2. However, that one does count as 2 for you.
Correct.
So
You hold 1, you hold 2.
Yeah, hold 2.
And you've got your battle tactics. You get 4 points for Soulblight Gravelords, putting them on to 9. We'll be back with Kruleboyz turn 2. Hero phase for the Kruleboyz turn 2. I failed to cast Mystic Shield. My battle tactic is sneak up, so I've got to get all my Kruleboyz within 3 of terrain and not within 3 of an enemy unit. Heroic actions, I failed to generate a CP. Kev/SB/Soulblight did generate a CP on the White King here. And then we're going to be back with some movement, because that is literally... Oh, I did give poisons scrolling across to the Bolt Boys. We're coming up with movement. So, movement phase, the Vulture goes, Kaka! And, oh, no, please don't take zombies with you. And back to base
Kaka and Tuki do not work.
There we are. Move on to the Hobgrots. Hobgrots moving out of melee and just getting their 5 inches, Phil, not 6, out of melee and within 3 of a terrain feature. I got confused. I thought there was more Hobgrots then, but there really isn't.
It used to be.
Gut Rippers moving to engage and just solidify this objective. Shaman just moving forward to redirect his lads. The Bolt Boys are going to stay where they are just to get some long-range shots on the skeletons. Bolt Boys have opened up and did 6 damage into the skeletons. Skeletons bringing 8 back at the start of the combat phase. I have no charges to declare. At the end of my turn, because that is it, I do get sneak up for 2 battle tactic points. You can see this is how the battlefield looks. And I also hold 1, hold 2, and I do hold more than the Soulblight Gravelords, putting me on 10 going into battle round 3.
I hold that
one. Oh, no, you do, actually. Yeah. No, sorry, my bad.
I was going to say, let's try that again.
Yeah, let's try that again. So I hold 1 and I hold 2.
This one counts as 2.
Yep, so I hold 1, hold 2.
I hold 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so I hold 3 as well. So I don't hold more. So I'm on 9 as well, sir.
Oh, it's going to be tough. Yeah, but I can't chase your big bird down. He keeps running away.
Yeah. Rolling for battle round 3. Oh, go for it. Ooh. Oh, it's a 5.
It's a 6.
I will take it.
He's going for the double turn.
Yeah, I'm going to take it.
Right.
I don't know how much damage I'm going to literally be able to do, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Turn 3, Kruleboyz. So I failed, sorry, I did cast a Grave Tithe, but the Vampiress has managed to dispel. I rolled a 6, the Vampiress rolled a 7. Moving on, poison has been given to the Bolt Boys to, well, make them poisonous. My battle tactic is Broken Ranks. I've picked the Skeletons, and my heroic action was to gain a CP, which I haven't done yet. So I'll do that on camera. I won't use Kev's dice. Oh, old style battle reports. I get it. So my Vulture will have a CP. Kev did use Immortal Majesty, which means Inspiring Presence and All-Out Defense will cost me 2 command points, and that has gone on to my Vulture, who you may have noticed has moved. He has used his Fasten Mount trait to move 14 round the flank here and to pose a threat to the Skeletons. I'm going to need all the help I can get. Let's do some movement.
Okay.
So the Vulture is going to move, because now it's going to move in my movement phase, and just sit outside of 3 over here. Would you like to redeploy?
My vampire has decided that discretion is the better part of valor because he's huge and she is not.
4-inch redeploy. Gut Rippers moving their 5, just staying outside of 3 of this unit to, well, charge in. Habit. Hobgrots moving 5 inches just to claim the objective and throw. You know what? They're going to run. Do it on camera. What? Okay, well, fine. They can still shoot, but there we go.
More of a jolly waddle, really.
Yeah, jolly waddle. There we go. 1 wound goes through from the Hobgrots into the zombies from shooting. The Bolt Boys opened up and killed how many?
10.
10
So
through mortals.
2.
Damn.
4.
So while you do that, you can see
6.
a volley comes in. Let's zoom out.
8, 10.
From the Bolt Boys, killing 10 skellies. The Vulture will charge in first and start proceedings. Getting a 5-inch charge. That's gonna. I'm gonna have to move your gravesite.
Yeah.
Just for now, I'm just gonna go straight forward.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring any other person in. Crunch. And then the Gut Rippers follow up. We're just gonna do this in one shot. That kind of looks cool. Gut Rippers.
Yeah, they're up front.
Yeah, okay.
They're up front.
We'll move
That's
them
fine.
in.
Okay.
The Vulture swinging. I did forget to call a War, so he does kill 5 models, but then the Skeletons will strike back. Skeletons have struck back, doing 2 damage to the Vulture and killing 1.5 Gut Rippers. But the Gut Rippers will get to attack back.
They are tough, man.
The Gut Rippers striking back valiantly, managing to kill. So you managed to kill 4.
Yep.
They got some wounds through.
They're feeling inspired, however.
They are feeling very inspired, because that's all of the combat. So we'll be back with the end of the round. So at the end of the round, I think I might control this objective now, mate. Actually. So I do hold 1, hold 2, hold more for 3, but I do not get my battle tactic, more importantly, unfortunately. So yeah, so that's another 3 points, putting me on to, I believe, me on to 12. We didn't hear that. Putting me on to 12 points total. And yes, we're going.
It's the end of his go, and now it's my go in the round.
End of my turn, and now it's Kev's turn.
Right. Spirit Gale went off, which was lovely. 1 wound, killing off one of these lads.
Yep.
1 here.
Yep.
And 1 over here.
What was your battle tactic?
My battle tactic is to bring back
6 skellies.
6 skellies. I've brought 3 back at the beginning of the phase, as well as 3 zombies, due to Deathly Invocation.
Yep. You failed to cast Van Hales.
I do apologise as well. Add 1 to the number of the slain models that are returned to the unit if it is wholly within 12 inches of gravesite.
Which it is.
So I will have 1 extra skelly.
On both, actually. Oh, no, not here, not here, not here.
No, it is
not
not.
wholly within 12. Okay,
So,
fair.
okay.
And then you failed to cast Van Hell's Dance Macabre. The White King did put Lord of Shambling Bones on the skellies for exploding 6s.
Yep.
And that's all she wrote, so we're gone to the movement phase.
Zombies are going to have a nice slow shuffle and end up to 3 inches away from these charming gentlemen.
Look at them go. Shambling remains.
I realise they could have better targets, but these guys are right there and they look tasty.
And we know that's closer than 3, but we know the intent is 3 away. It's
Yeah,
fine.
he's going to back them up because he likes cover save.
Makes sense. Okay, yeah, he's just moved up.
Vampire is going to fly over to here because they fly.
Excellent. Yeah, they do. 3 inches away.
And the White King, asking, what on earth are you doing, mate? is just going to walk over
Excellent.
and to that.
Zombies, no surprising, with a 7, make the charge into the Hobgrots. Rolling a 4, the vampire does make it into combat.
About there.
About there.
Grave King. Compared to her, though.
Rolling an 8, the White King does make it in.
Right.
Oh, Nelly. So now you've got a hard choice to make, my friend. We'll be back. Start of the combat phase. Kev only brought back 1 skeleton, which means...
I only needed 2, which means I will not be getting my
battle tactic
this turn.
The vampire is giving +1 attack to the skeletons, I assume.
And the Grave King is giving...
Already done that, so you should give a lot of shambling bones. So let's be back. The vampire going first into the killer boss. I am spending a CP for 2 CP to all-out defense here because of the heroic action. Fantastic roll. 3s to wound.
Oh, okay.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
-1, so I go back to a 4-up save. I make some saves,
fair
so I
play,
take 2 damage. So I'll just put a 2 here in the meantime, before when I can get my fingers in there. So over to my pick. I am going to call a Kruleboyz War, which means my Vulture and my Gut Rippers will get to strike as a pick. The Gut Rippers did manage to kill 2, but now it's time for my General, and he's going to attack your General. We've got a General fight. So I've got 4 attacks. I'm hitting on 3s. So that's 2 hits.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s. No wounds.
But
he always does this. Then I've got, how many wounds have I taken? I've taken 9 wounds.
9 wounds,
I've got
okay.
2. So 3 attacks with the shredding claws. 1 hit.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it. 1 wound, -1 in the tray, mate.
Okay.
Perfect,
Okay.
same result. And then the stinger, which could do it. Roll a 6. No, it does hit. It does hit. And it will wound on wounds on a 4 now because of bracketing. No, it fails to wound. Vulture whiffs. You failed me. 3 Hobgrots fell to the zombies' attacks, but now it's my attack back. 1 zombie falls to the Hobgrot invasion attack. 1 zombie comes back from the resurrection. A poor showing from both sides, I feel.
We're amazing.
The White King thrust his blade into the Vulture, doing 2 mortal wounds. I've got 11 taken on the Vulture.
How many?
The skeletons have fought. Let me just move the camera. And, what's the rule called? Sorry to cut you off. For context, I rolled 5. I had 5 saves on my Vulture. He has all-out defense. I rolled 3, 3, 4, 6, and 2. I thought, oh great, he's only taken 1 wound. But
The Tide of Bones and Blades. Improve the rend characteristics of this unit's melee weapons by 1 if the number of models in this unit is greater than the number of models in the target unit.
he is indeed. So that does mean the Vulture goes down.
I mean, literally, he is 1 model.
I think I forgot monstrous action. Doesn't matter. That was cool.
You can have a stomp if you want.
You know what?
You can have a falling over stomp.
I will have a falling over stomp into your vampire. I'm going to do it on camera. I do it. She won't kill her, thankfully. 3 mortal wounds into your vampire. 3 ward saves, sir. We're going to do this on camera. Yeah, take 3 wounds.
Question, how many wounds did the vampire cause?
The vampire caused no wounds. I don't think. Maybe two.
Well, it gets 2 back.
Heal 2. Just heal 2.
Goes up, goes down.
Woo! What a turn for the Soulblight. I'm in a sticky wicket, but I still have 6 Bolt Boys.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll see. Hobgrots fled to Battle Shock. Surprising absolutely nobody. Gut Rippers hold firm, not failing Battle Shock.
how many skeletons did you kill?
Not many. Not enough. They're fine. Because even if I killed 5, which I don't think I... Oh, I did actually.
Yeah, but they came back.
Yeah, but in the combat, because you come back at the start of the turn, start of the combat
So 5 and 5, and they're about 5 seconds.
Absolutely. So 3 die from Battle Shock.
Probably, as we don't know at this stage.
We don't know at this stage. At the end of that round, we did roll. This objective was the one that's worth more. So Kev does score hold 1, hold 2, hold more, but no battle tactic for this round. And that is the look of the board so far. Please mind the book. Rolling off for battle round 4.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Oh, I got 1!
Oh, I'm having it.
Yeah, fair. I will roll for the objective now. 2, middle. Middle is the prime objective.
Of course it is.
Oh, Nelly. Going into Soulblight, turn 4.
One actually, to be fair.
That was crazy.
So in the command phase, the first thing went off Spirit Gale, so 1 wound was caused here on each of his other remaining units. The Necromancer then cast Van Hel's.
After the Lord of Shambling Bones gave them exploding 6s.
No, it was already in play. Oh no,
Start the hero phase.
Start the hero phase,
yeah.
sorry, yeah. So exploding 6s there. It's
Then-
the only unit that's going to be affected
Then
by it.
Van Hel's. They killed 2 Gut Rippers.
Yeah, all in all.
Yep, and the Vampiress didn't... Oh, your battle tactic.
Battle tactic is to heal the Vampiress,
Yeah.
so basically
Yeah.
I've got to cause 1 wound on them and it'll get it back.
And heroic action is to make my command points cost more for Inspiring Presence All Out Defense. Immortal Majesty, I think it's called.
Yeah, it is indeed.
And on camera, old school battle report, on a 2-up I gain a command point because my general's dead. Sweet.
Right, here we go. I'm
And
just
then
gonna,
move on to movement.
Movement's going to be super quick.
Okay, might as well just do it in
She
shot.
can move 6, so she's going to stop 3 inches away.
Yep,
He can move 4, and he's going to stop roughly about 3 inches away.
excellent.
There we are where they are.
And then-
He's going to come running over here, and they're going to actually run.
Oh, moving an extra 5, so 9-inch move. They're going to move up along the board.
I mean,
It makes it in, a 3-inch charge.
this is the most useless, slow-moving vampire I've ever seen.
Not wrong.
It's like, effort. And the White King, who's currently a track and field champion.
And continues on that merry way, getting a 9. Keep dreaming, pal.
It's a 10.
It's a 10, but it's not a 9.
So,
Yeah, join where you're meant to be.
going with the vampire first.
And then we'll be back. The Vampiress killing 2 Gut Rippers off the objective, thus securing the battle tactic. Next we'll go with the Gut Rippers. I've got 4 swinging, and I'll divvy up my attacks. Just for going a step, 2 skeletons did come back from the grave with their awesome little ability. The Gut Rippers swung back, did 1 wound to the vampire, and no wounds to the skeletons after splitting the
I'm
attack.
just going to quickly do...
He's really good.
He's really mean.
The White King does slay the remaining Gut Rippers to the Orc. Fantastic showing from the White King.
A roll of a 6 is being 2 additional mortal wounds is
So
pretty
good.
brutal.
So good. Zoom out, that is what it's looking like. At the end of the turn, the Soulblight Gravelords do hold 1, hold 2, and hold more, because I'm only holding 2 objectives, and do get their battle tactic for the uncursed life. Or
I got to win back.
Yeah, you got to win back.
And then you stabbed him again.
Yes, and then we'll move on to Kruleboyz, turn 4. Just going to summarise my turn. I had no real battle tactic to take, so I took Seize the Centre to burn it. I killed 13 skellies, then 6 came back with my Bolt Boys. I gave poisons to 2 of my Bolt Boys, cast the Gravetide, which killed a couple, and then that is my turn. So I hold 1, I hold 2, so I get 2 victory points.
Just to say, the reason I let him have the spell off was I actually have an artifact of power on a 3+. His wizard takes D3 wounds. Obviously, I rolled a 1.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll go into turn 5. We'll roll off. We'll do it live. Do it live on camera. Go for it.
5.
Oh, Nelly. A 4.
Right, I'll go first. This
Fair
will be
enough.
Stupidly quick.
Yes, let's do this. End of Kev's turn. He didn't dispel the Gravetide.
Which has been clutch.
And I used it to go over, kill a skeleton, and then move back and block his way, effectively.
Yep.
So the vampire tried to long bomb flying charge, but couldn't make it into my shaman. And the White King just chilled out with his skeleton bros, and they are just solidifying the objective because they're out of this game.
Combat phase.
Yes.
1, 2,
Oh,
3,
lots
4,
of skeletons
5.
will come back. 3 more skeletons come back. So we'll go to... So currently, at the end of the game, if I just get hold 1, hold 2, the score is 19-19. I'm going to pick Slay the Warlord and see if those Bolt Boys can kill that vampire. So we rolled it off camera. The Bolt Boys did move. They got poisoned. They all out-attacked and they destroyed the Warlord, putting me 2 points ahead, making it a Kruleboyz victory out of nowhere. Again, the Bolt Boys coming in clutch.
Actually, stop right there. We're going off the basis that I actually achieve my grand strategy, which is defend the realm or keep enemies out of your territory. If we have a look on the board, you can actually see Kev's already in my territory and that I would not get my grand strategy. So I would get 16 points to Kev's 19, and with the Warlord kill I'd be on 18 points. So actually it's a Soulblight Gravelord's victory by uno pointo.
As is they are literally the only things in my army that do anything.
I mean, hang on. They are literally the only unit in your army who's killed anything.
Yeah, the Volks killed like bits, but nothing.
No,
effective.
literally, they.
Yeah. Yeah.
That needs some looking at.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also, you're not allowed to buy any more units of that.
I have enough.
Concerning.
Right. I have enough. But yeah, that is the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That is all from us. We will definitely be back for another battle report soon as we get quicker and more back into AOS. So please bear with us.
We might even start taking games semi-seriously. No, we're not.
No. Seriously.
No.
It's true. Yeah, so we will get better at this, obviously, as we get back into it and that. But I hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe if you did enjoy. It does help the channel out, helps reach more people. But the main thing is, guys, I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So
have fun.
Have fun. Peace. Say goodbye, Kev.
Goodbye, Kev.
Bye.